Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing with you a flip through of September 2024 in my Project Life album. So I started things off with these pages here. What happened was Father's Day was the first, or it's typically the first week of September here, and somehow I missed these couple of photos. So I decided to just pop it in with this saying, yeah, today is Father's Day, and just some photos with my husband and my son. And then I kick things off with this little tag pocket, and then I have the calendar here and some photos. Now by September I'm pretty much into complete December daily mode, and so I can feel that in these pages when I'm looking back through it. I kept things simple. I have my journaling cards here, keeping the embellishments simple. I'm making sure I still keep up with like my son, especially his daycare photos, because they keep sending that to us, and I feel like even if I don't take a lot of photos in the month, at least I have these as a great reminder, and I think it'll be lovely for him looking back at these when he's much older, because he can still get a good picture of what was happening in his life during this time. Love these vellum cards. I think they're really nice. I saw we were actually in the middle of moving here, so I was doing December daily lives in this one, and then we moved and I did the next December daily live in our new house, which is where I am now. And this was one of the layouts I did for the classroom as well. This is actually like a tab to flip this up. And I was just talking about his grit and determination, and he still is very much a fearless, determined child. I said the move was busy because big, pregnant, toddler, moving, but you know, all in all still fun. And I love, you know, just seeing him with his friends. This was actually for the staging of our old house, so we sold this after we moved into a new house, just so that we're not doing too many things at the same time. And I just loved how they staged the home, and it's always funny because you wish that your home looked like that when you were living there. So just pull out the move kit, because I had that move story kit, so I pulled that out. And then I also, I think this was school story kit, which is a bit about learning and that kind of thing. And then some of the stories by the month kit. Our first, I think, might have been our first horse riding lesson at this new horse riding school, my son, and then also play dates with his friends. I'm seeing a few of those this month actually. September, yeah, I guess one of his best friends went to a different daycare for a few months, and he's now back. But yeah, we had some play dates set up with some of his besties. And so lots of happening, and I feel like it's a constant reminder that even when we are busy and lots going on in our lives, that, you know, there's still fun things happening here. He wanted Daddy to ride his zebra suitcase, and he wanted to pull Dad. And so I thought this was nice too, to have this tag here. And then we did a beach trip for a few days, so I have this as a title. And we drive and go onto a ferry that takes us across to this island called North Stradbroke. If you're not from Australia, familiar with the island, and we stayed there with some of our friends, but we each had like a cottage or a cabin per family. And so it was just like a rainy-ish weekend, but we did get like a day or two of sun, and my son really loved swimming with the other kids, and I loved using this sun from one of the travel collections too. And these are a bit from stories by the month, but this is from the beach travel kit, which I do have an extra of because we go to the beach all the time, so I'm always needing beach travel things. And continuing on with our trip here, and just, you know, documenting the photos. I liked writing in on the base of these. I thought that was a nice way versus typing them in. My son asked all the children to draw unicorns for him, and this one they were all drawing and coloring, which is nice, and then playing volleyball with everybody. He loves these kids so much, and I think he was the youngest in the group, so he asked everybody to draw him unicorns, and they were all like presenting to him their unicorns. He's a tough crowd, but he liked it a lot. I think if he did that now, he would see a lot more. This I did a flip up, but I don't think I'm probably just gonna what do you call that? Use my tiny attacher and staple it in. Hopefully I can. I feel like I also might want to use the Big Bite, because this is okay. I think I can do it. Let me just do it now that I'm here and looking at everything. And I think I'm just gonna, because it's just a photo, so I'm not gonna staple anybody's head. It is slidey, so just there, and then on the other side. Hey. Yeah, not the best, but so you can still see it. I think that's perfect for now. Close that back, and then this is the rest of the pages. I'll just pop in some things in there to kind of shake around. The shell, summertime relax. Was it even summer? It was spring. Anyway, and then yeah, this is the end of this particular album. So thank you so much for being here. My October album, I have a couple of things that I'm working on still. That was a busy month for us. I'll probably do October and November. I can show you that right now, to be honest, because it's not complete, and then I'll just share a full video when it's all done. But that was a month my cousin came. We went on the Disney cruise. You've probably seen bits of it because I've worked on bits of it for my travel. So this is where I'm at with it. This was October, and my cousin came, and so I loved creating this stitched page. And then I will put something else here, but I popped in the photos, and I will just embellish and add in the journal cards and whatnot. So these are the photos from a trip. Then we had our pregnancy announcement photo shoot, and then we went on the Disney cruise for my son's birthday. So I have this little mini book that I made, and I popped that in here, but then I'm gonna tell the rest of the story here. So I have these title pages done, and it will really just be to add in journal cards and embellish. So this is one of the projects I'm going to work on over the next few months before December daily. So this one, my travel album, and then on December daily. So thank you so much for being here, guys, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.